Nothing the individual does is done by the individual. The individual is something done by the universal. So typically, we believe that we are an entity inside the body that is moving the body, that is doing the moving of the body. Or we just believe we are the body, you know? We believe we're like just the body itself. When we believe that, doing things makes us convinced that we're a separate self. It's like almost like a feedback loop. If one who believes that they're the body or the mind maybe meditates for long enough, sits still and closes their eyes for long enough, they may forget that they think they're the body. So in that moment, they won't believe they're the body. But then the minute that the doorbell rings and they have to get up and answer it, if they choose to, first of all, the sound of the doorbell will feel at a distance, and they will feel like I, located in the body, hear the sound of the bell, which is over in the distance. And that will create the first, you could say, the first trauma of separation, the first response. Then they will start to move the body, or they may think, oh, do I answer the door? Do I not? Do I? And then they create this sense of I'm an individual making a decision, and then they'll get up, and then the sensation of the body moving will be like another feedback loop that will create another ripple or trauma of separation that says I am the body, I am the thought, I am hearing the sound, I am the individual located here going over there to answer the door. So do you see how there's different levels of trauma, right? When we say trauma, we just mean it in the sense of preconditions, deep-rooted preconditions that have left a residual mark enough for us to react to it in the future. So notice everything we just described is a layer of thought, feeling, and perception. Layer of thought, do I answer the door? Layer of feeling, sensations of the body. Layer of perception, hearing the sound. When we talk about being the doer, we're just trying to understand that the things that are done are not done by the individual. On an ultimate level, they're not done by this body mind. This body mind isn't the thing that operates itself. So we literally think we are a body mind and we operate ourselves. We think that I am this body mind and I am the one moving the body because the body is me. But it's not true. So when we talk about not being the doer, that's basically what we're referring to. We're trying to make someone realize nothing the individual does is done by the individual. The individual is something done by the universal. A tail doesn't wag its dog, you see? A tail doesn't wag the dog in Alan Watts' lingo. And the body is like the tail. It's the tail end of God, you could say. So the tail doesn't wag the dog. Life doesn't get wagged by the separate self. The separate self the body mind doesn't do anything. It is something done in experience. The thing is that something is being done. But the question is, in what sense is it being done? My heart is beating right now, we could say, on one level. It's being done. The hairs on my head are growing right now. It's being done, but I'm not doing it. But I technically am doing it, depending on what you want to go with, right? When we talk about the doer, then we change the dimension of what it means for things to be done. We stop using the limited sense of doing meaning an action made by an individual, and we start realizing everything is done. But it's not done in the way we think it is. It's not done in the same way we used to think things are done. To be the doing of all that's done without being the doing of it. So just like your hair is being done, just like your breath, your breathing is being done, just like the seeing is being done, just like the growing of your fingernails is being done, the regeneration of your cells is being done, you are being the doing of it. You're being what's getting done. You are being. The things that are getting done is being. That's what being is. Nothing is really getting done in the sense that we think it is. So we are being the doing of everything that's done, but we're not the act of doing it. So you are the heartbeat, but you are not beating the heart. You see? You are the breath, but you're not the act of breathing. You are the seeing, but you're not the act of seeing. In normal day-to-day life, we experience that all the time as well. But it tastes different. And we typically experience it with actions or routines that are repetitive to us, ones that we've done often. It could be the way we open a door, the way we open a fridge, the way that we make a certain meal, the way that we walk through the house. These are all macro level flow states, and it's actually what we're always in the flow state, so to speak. We just have moments of leaving it. There's moments of leaving it when we think we're the doer, the things we think that we're doing with effort. And that's what creates the sense of being a separate self, or is the sense of being a separate self.